Okay. So, how did you get into this particular career?
I got into the career, this is my second career. I left my first career by choice at age 44 and went back to school at Madison College and got my liberal arts transfer. I was set up to go to UW Wisconsin Madison and was pursuing kinesiology, the study of the human body. Not sure what I wanted to do with it, but knowing that I wanted to work with people. A friend of mine got me a 2 week trial here at the gym. She knows that I used to work out. It had been a long time since I actually lifted weights, and she asked me to come and try it. I came in, liked it again, of course, and got a membership for the summer, thinking in the fall I was going to head off to UW Madison. And within about 2 or 3 weeks, I started running around the gym helping people. It just was like a natural thing that started to happen. The manager who was here at the time, they were looking for a manager position, noticed that I was doing it, asked me to apply, and I applied, and out of about 50 people, I got the position. Once I got it, I realized that I didn't need to go get my kinesiology degree to start doing what I love to do. So it made sense. Yeah.
Okay. What does your typical day look like? Like, what do you do during the day?
Typical day. The one nice thing about a gym is there's absolutely nothing typical about it. We have a revolving door right here where people come in and out at, all day long. But my typical day usually starts with me coming in and doing a workout to get my body ready for what's going on for the day. We come in, we have basic membership sales that we take care of. We make sure that we communicate strongly with the training office to make sure they've got clients coming in. We answer the phones, we take messages, we change banking information. Myself and the membership director, we're responsible for keeping the entire gym clean and any issues that need to be repaired. We do a tremendous amount of reporting up the chain. We're a very structured company where there's like an area coach above me, then there's a director of operations. So there's a very solid chain of command that we follow through. So the day basically starts off with setting some goals on what we want to achieve for the day. Usually those goals are based off of what we made a year ago on that day or in that month, calculating out what we need to do, and then breaking it down to figure out how we're going to do it, how we're going to achieve. Sometimes those goals are monetary, like how many memberships are we going to sell or how much money do we need to bring in. Sometimes those goals are wanting to make sure that we're working with the members, like getting out on the floor and doing some of those kinds of things too. So
Okay. What type of experience is required for an entry level position in this company?
most of the people at this juncture are coming to us with, I don't want to say, our owner owns 30 clubs, so it's not just us. The majority have at least some college education, if not a bachelor's degree. It just varies. We've got people that have marketing degrees that have come from Madison College or personal training certifications. Other people are coming with full-blown recreation or exercise science degrees. We even have a gentleman here that has a bachelor's and even a master's in kinesiology. So it's just going to vary. Some of it is operations side, like sales, that kind of thing. It's just going to depend on your combination of experience. At the end of the day, you must have a passion for fitness and helping people. And that's something that just comes from you naturally. It's not going to be something that you can really measure. It's just something that people can feel right away when they're working with you. Yeah.
Okay. What is unique about this organization?
What is unique about this organization? We are, according to Entrepreneur Magazine, for the second year in a row, we are the number one franchise in the world. That's not just fitness franchise. It would be as far as like restaurants and that kind of thing. We're the number one franchise. The organization, Anytime Fitness, came out of Minnesota by two guys that decided that people should have a gym to be able to work out 24/7, which also makes us a bit unique. Our club, when you're a member of one club, after 30 days, your key works in over 3,000 clubs worldwide. Our owner, Andy Gunlock, is three-time winner of Club Owner of the Year worldwide. 2016, he just won this again last year, or last month. No other club owner has ever won it more than once, and Andy's won it 3 times. We also have a personal training division that Andy doesn't subcontract out. They're all in-house trainers, so we are all under that same umbrella. And we have all successfully been able to put together a huge team training organization, which is something that has become an industry leader, meaning that people can come in and do boot camp styles kind of work, and they can jump from one club to the next club. You can do it here, you can do it in Madison, you can do it in Adele's, just based on your schedule. So you have that availability. So there's this kind of interconnected web of really wonderful things that we've been able to accomplish. Working for Andy Gunlock is an exercise in embracing change. Just when you think everything is exactly the way it should be and you understand your position, I guarantee you Andy will change something about it. So you've got to be kind of upward mobile and be willing that for what is known is going to become different if it's going to benefit the company and if it's going to benefit the members.
Okay. What is the typical work environment around here like?
Work environment, it's a lot of fun. The people here, everybody is really passionate about what we do. We're very serious about it. The professionalism and the education base that comes off these individuals makes it a really fun place to be. It really does. We laugh more with the teammates. We cry a lot with the teammates if there's members that are struggling. But our team is pretty awesome. We've worked together. Some of us have been together over 5 years at this point, so we're very solid. Very proud of our Portage team. Yeah, and we're kind of like a family that has special goals that we're trying to achieve, and then they change stuff, and so we go after those goals too. So that makes it a lot of fun.
Do you guys have internships, and if so, where are they advertised and how do you fill them?
We don't have internships to my knowledge. What we do, any job that would be part of what we do is going to be, people can apply for us on Craigslist. That's usually where it is. Andy is very big at hiring from inside the company. So once you become, and there's a lot of tests that you take when you start off. There's tests for cleaning. Do you know how to clean a club properly? There's tests for sales. There's tests for the next levels. And as you move up, in order to achieve those positions, you have to test into them. To my knowledge, they don't do internships anymore. Not that there's a reason why they don't. I don't know that. I just know that the level of expertise they expect out of us requires so much training that I don't know if they would train an intern. But maybe they do. I'm just not sure.
What areas of this industry are growing and changing?
What areas of the industry are growing and changing? Excuse me. There. You're welcome. Areas of the industry that are growing and changing. The big box gyms tend to not be doing as well as they did in the 90s. And by big box, I mean where you get in the parking lot, you walk through the parking lot, into a building, up the stairs, you're doing more walking to find the locker room, you come back out. The ones that have all the amenities, they're going to have a snack bar, they're almost like their own little villages. Traditionally, they tend not to be doing so well. They're huge, beautiful facilities, but we're finding what people really want is people want to be able to pull up, because this is something you're doing, if not every day, it's going to be at least every other day. They want to pull up in front of the building, come in, throw their stuff down, get on a piece of equipment, do their workouts, whatever that might be, and get back out the door because they only have an hour because they got to go pick up the kids. They don't have a time to make a huge production out of their workouts. They need to come in and they need stuff at their fingertips really quick in order for them to be successful. So, to some degree, the big box gyms aren't necessarily doing as well as the smaller satellite clubs that are going on. The 24/7 obviously has been very popular. We've got people in our community that work first, second, and third shift. So their morning time is different than first shift time, you know what I mean? So trying to be able to accommodate that, with security systems that we have in place and computer systems that are in place and key fob security and that kind of thing. The other thing that I'm seeing more of is insurance companies are also doing more reimbursements for people that have gym memberships. Sometimes those reimbursements are based on the dollar amount that's paid out. Sometimes, and I'm seeing this more often, it's based on the number of times they come in and use the facility by scanning their keys. So there's one that if you scan your key 10 times in a month for 6 months or 60 times, you produce that information to the insurance company, they send you a check for $100. They do it twice a year. So there's some really great programs out there. So I think also corporates, I'm seeing a lot of corporate companies being willing to offset some costs of gym memberships as well by offering that to their employees, because employers are starting themselves to understand that if their employees are healthy and they stay strong, there's going to be a lot less employee absences and a lot less workers' comp claims for injuries and that kind of thing. So there's a lot of benefits that run that way. So the industry itself, very strong. We're seeing a lot of people taking advantage of it. So it's always something different.
Do other regions or other countries have a higher demand for this field than others? Or...
Well, yeah, I don't know this for a fact. What I do know is that we have, I want to say, over 250 facilities, Anytime Fitness clubs that are outside of the United States. That's just a rough guesstimate. The areas that I see them, Europe, Japan, Australia, obviously countries that, third world type countries, that kind of thing. Probably there isn't such a need for something like this. So it's probably going to be the countries that have a lot more technology, because technology, oftentimes you're stuck sitting a lot at a desk or working some kind of computer or something. The physical body was meant to stay in motion. And so a lot of the injuries and those kinds of things we see coming through, people's postures changing and getting hunched over, carpal tunnel with repetitive work and that kind of thing. Those are the people that are coming in here trying to make those corrections, or if they're smart, get going on it before it turns into a bigger problem. But yeah, that would be probably the groups where we're seeing the largest growth.
Well, thanks for your time.
Oh, you're absolutely welcome. You're absolutely welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you.